Hey guys, it's Skymer here. I wanted to take a brief moment to give a shout out to a few Twitch channels because they are absolutely amazing. They are being shown on screen as of right now. They are Jace the Human, Marco Legit, Eats with Undead, and NF_Profit. I just have to say that these guys are like the most incredible Twitch streamers, and I have had so much fun watching them. They are just so full of positivity. You'll always get a laugh. You'll always get a smile. No matter what you're doing or how your day is going, they will always make it a little brighter. So I highly recommend that you guys check these guys out because they are amazing. Hey guys, it's Skymer here, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses Challenge Run Sword Locked Edition. And welcome to Sothis' Paralogue. Probably one of the most eventful. I'm not gonna say that every time that I've done this map that I've struggled with it, but I'm not gonna say that every time it's been a clean sweep. So this map is going to only feature monsters. Monsters obviously have multiple health bars. We've been over this before, but these are not as strong as the Black Beast because they come along with all their shields, all their barriers already cracked. They're not, all their barriers are not fully intact. They are already cracked, so that does make it a little bit easier to be able to break all of their barriers and then prevent them from attacking. But these are the wolves. So the wolves are basically just glass cannons. They've got a lot of health, they've got a lot of strength and a lot of speed, but they do have lower defenses and their hit rates are a bit shaky too, which I'm not mad about. They come along with pass, so they can go through my enemy units. So if there is like a gap in between my units, they're able to kind of just run through and attack my squishier units in the back. And they come along with Defiant Crit. It grants them crit plus 50 when they get down to a very, very small portion of their health left, which is actually really scary on monsters because their HP increases the more health bars that you take out. And then here in the back, we have two different types of monsters. So this is the giant bird. It is considered to be a flying unit and a monster unit, so there are multiple weaknesses for this thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I did forget to go over the wolf's skills. So he has Enclosing Wall, which is pretty standard for most monsters to have. It basically means that as long as you attack a barrier, they only take 50% of the damage. And their barrier ability is Keen Intuition. So if I try to attack them from 2 spaces away, they are going to get plus 30 avoid. So they're a lot harder to hit from far away. And then once I break that first health bar, he's going to get Defiant Avoid. So we would get Defiant Avoid plus Defiant Crit if I get them very, very low on health. So it's very, very scary because they plus 50 crit and plus 30 avoid. That's terrifying of a combination. All right, the birds. So these ones are mainly very evasive. They're very fast. They're actually faster than the wolves are, even if only by 1 point of speed. But they come along with Avoid plus 10, which is pretty standard for flying units. Any flying unit in this game is always going to get Avoid plus 10 because it's easier to evade from the air. And they have Defiant Speed, which honestly is not as scary because they're already going to double some of my units on my team regardless. And then their skill is Giant Wings, which grants them Avoid plus 30 against sword, lance, and axe units. So if I'm attacking, whether it be up close or at range, if I'm attacking their barriers with any of those, then they get plus 30 avoid, which sucks considering I am literally only locked to swords. So they're always going to be able to get that plus 30 avoid, so gambits are going to be like vital for these things to go down, so I can attack their non-barrier squares, so I can attack them on their when they're not going to get that avoid skill. And finally, we have the main beast of the beast boss, I guess. This is the Wild Demonic Beast. He's counted as a monster and a dragon. And he's a little bit more bulky, but not nearly as fast as the other two. But he comes along with a lot of poison skills. So he has a skill literally called Poison. Chance to inflict poison on the foe when dealing damage. The trigger percent is his dexterity stat. So he has a 17% chance to cause poison after any combat. when he deals damage. So if I dodge, he can't poison me, of course. But that also means that if he does hit me, then he has that chance at all times. He doesn't have to initiate combat in order to get that poison chance. And he has Poison Strike. If the unit initiates combat and lands a hit, the targeted foe loses up to 20% of their max HP after combat. So it basically deals damage plus 20%, which in combination with these birds being able to potentially double me, that is a pretty scary combination. But even though it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of monsters, oh boy, you'd be mistaken, because there's a lot of monster reinforcements on this map. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. I think I am actually going to send Ash over to get the chest at the very beginning. I really like doing this. And here is a uptaken look on all of my units. But before I do that, though, I recruited Manuela and Lysithea between the end of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and the start of this map. I am so excited. This is going to be the full roster of units. I'm not going to be recruiting anybody else throughout this playthrough. A little bit about Lysithea. Now, normally she is known as, like, the Mage Queen, okay? She is, like, so good at magic. As you can tell, she's got 21 magic, but I've already made her a Myrmidon, so she can't use any of this magic here. She literally can't. So, because I've already made her a Myrmidon. But she has a weakness in swords, but it's a blooming talent, which is why those little stars are over there. If I can get that third star unlocked, it's going to change that weakness in swords to a strength in swords, and she's going to get a free skill off of that budding talent being a thing. It's not called a blooming talent, it's a budding talent, I'm sorry. But she's going to get a skill, I believe it's called Hexblade, which is a much better version of Anna's Soul Blade. So I am really excited to use her. She's basically going to be like a player phase sword unit because her strength is absolutely abysmal. So she's not going to be able to deal much damage, which is why I'm not deploying her to this map, because Hexblade is going to be the main reason I'm using swords with her anyway, and she doesn't have access to it yet. Manuela, so she comes along with a C+ rank in sword. I have already made her Myrmidon, so she cannot use any of that white magic there. But she comes along with one of these healing battalions. So I ended up exchanging Dedue's battalion for the one that he got in his Paralogue, which is the Dusker Heavy Soldiers. I know that it's going to give him a lot of minus avoid, but Dedue doesn't really need to avoid. He's already fairly bulky as it is, so it exchanges a lot of avoid for a lot of defensive prowess, which is great. But anyway, Manuela's personal skill is Infirmary Master, which adjacent allies gain crit avoid plus 10 during combat. That is wonderful, because if you're going up against units with some high skill, if you have Manuela next to that unit, they're going to get minus 10 crit, which is very, very nice, because it can avoid some low percentage crit deaths, which is actually another reason why I've recruited Manuela, to be honest. It's not just the fact that she comes along with a really nice sword rank. And, oh, here's Hexblade. She already has it. It turns your sword attack into a magic attack, and it has plus 7 might. Which is much better than Soul Blade, because Soul Blade only adds 2 might. It is a magic attack, but the might increases based on the unit's resistance. And Anna doesn't really have a whole lot of that, so, I mean, she does. I mean, 10 res is not terrible, but it's also not going to apply a whole lot of added value. So I think that Hexblade is just altogether going to be better. So, this is the team. I've already done all my preps and my positioning and stuff like that, so everything is ready to go. Let's kick it off. Let's begin. Defeat the enemy commander, or Runic or Dimitri falls in battle.
What is it now?
Wolf, up here. More wolf, up here.
Those hungry wolves. That howl must have riled them up. We have no choice but to fight our way out. Give it your all.
This is bad. It's a good thing we managed to catch up with our professor.
Wolves at the front, hawks at the rear. and at the canyon mouth, a demonic beast.
Or perhaps to call it a stray beast would be most fitting. If we cannot take out the beast, I doubt we will ever see the monastery again. We must help our professor, first and foremost. This is a tough situation for anyone.
Yeah, Runic's not in a good position, guys. She's, but at least you do start off on a heal tile plus, which is gonna boost your defenses by a little bit and give you nice HP recovery. But that's about it. I made sure that Runic has concoctions on her to make sure that she doesn't get one-rounded, but she has enough speed to make sure that she doesn't get doubled by these wolves. So that's really, really nice. Okay, so we're gonna start off by making sure that we attack this wolf here. They are stationary for now, but I believe these ones move. Yeah, these ones move. So let's go ahead and begin with... I think we're gonna do an Annette buff on Balthus, maybe?
Thanks, pal. Let me at him.
Okay. And then we do have Monster Bane of Monsters with you. I face a 2% crit.
Let's take them out.
So let's go ahead and place Manuela right here. And we're gonna start with this. Rude. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is
What should I do?
I think we're gonna bring Dedu up here.
Ready.
I think Dimitri might be pretty good here too.
I'll cut through.
Yeah, he can take out this beast basically immediately, which would be great because I don't want to get him too low on health. So the training sword is actually not a good option here. I think I'm just gonna use the rapier here.
Stand down.
Getting these guys low on health is a little bit scary. I also, if you haven't noticed, I have also changed a whole lot of their outfits. Dimitri looking absolutely wonderful in that Lord outfit. Oh my goodness gracious.
I must keep aiming higher.
So happy that Dimitri is just continuing to get defense. I'm so happy about this. Alright, so 20 damage to Manuela is not going to be a terrible thing.
I'll give it my all.
Ash, you're going to go get the chest.
Aye,
I'm not going to heal quite yet with Anna. Who needs that experience on the ground? Let's give it to Ingrid. She's the farthest away from a level up, so I think that benefits her the most. The problem with sword locked units is that now I only have like one ranged sword option and it's not here, so... Runic, you're gonna stay put? Hi. Hello. Ow. Gosh. Where are you digging up these rocks from? Okay, so 15 damage twice is not gonna take out Runic here. So we keep her with that Sword of the Creator. I did repair it before this battle, so she has 20 uses on it again.
Caution is prudent.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so I think the combination of either trying to go for a crit here maybe might be a good idea. But I also feel like what we could do is we could eventually move Manuela out of the way. Because Bane of Monsters actually does a lot here. I have an idea then. Let's go ahead and use Bane of Monsters with the Steel Sword. We don't have to risk any crit. And he's... Oh, he heals up. That's great, Balthus. Thank you. Wonderfully done, good sir. Then we move Manuela out of the way. Like, we'll just move her, like, right here. And let's get this kill with the net. Oh gosh, that hit rate. Oh, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about before. Wasn't it? Yeah, so now he's in Defiant a Void. Well, that's actually not terrible, because I don't think a Void necessarily affects your chances with Gambits. So, I could use, like... I think Ingrid might be one of my better bets. Because the Dew actually has the same amount of hit rate. Because that is not good hit at all. And if Annette misses, she is gone. I'm sorry to say it that way, but she is gone, man. Oh, never mind. We have Anna with 100 hit, evidently. Okay, alright, Anna. Anna's showing she's not just the healer around these parts. Well done, Anna. Okay. Let's go ahead and rally up to Dew. And we're gonna have him come down here to assist Runic. Let's have Sylvain join down there too. Oh, I forgot to do the... Oh, we got the knowledge gem. Ooh. Fancy. Ow. Gosh, I'm just sitting here innocently. I never attacked you. Do you think I made that roar, dude? I did not make that roar. Ow. Runic. Alright, she heals up a little bit there. That's not bad. Any healing is good healing. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna stand here and I'm gonna use a concoction. Heal up all the way. So this beast is preparing to do his super mega attack, but I think I can deny that actually with the line of lances. Alright, so we're gonna use that here.
We'll cover you.
We'll cover you.
Let's begin.
I love how Violet is the one that's talking about that. She's like, oh yeah, we'll cover you. And I'm like, oh, you're not gonna question the fact that your students have come here to protect you? And you're like, no, I will do the protecting. Very fitting, actually. Alright, we moved all of our units down here. The birds are not moving for now. Okay, so we're gonna put... okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna swap with Annette. Move Manuela down here, use a Vulnerary. And then use one of our healing gambits right here. So that heals up Manuela the rest of the way. And then Ash is going to probably come down this way. Hi, sir. Oh, yeah, you're the one that's stimulated by the roar, and yet you roar louder somehow. Haha, joke's on you, you missed. Alright, so that monster cannot do anything to me. And all of his barriers are broken, so Runic can just delete out that first health bar. Well done, Runic. And you're actually giving me the forest tile, so that's not bad either. I think I'm gonna give that to Ingrid here. Alright, let's go ahead and buff up Manuela.
Thanks.
And let's see how...
take them out.
Oh, Manuela's not even in range. Okay, do I have a swap unit? I do. And Anna doesn't really have to focus on healing this turn. Without Manuela, I face that 2% crit and I'm terrified. Alright, so let's go for this.
So obvious.
And this time I'm gonna try to remember that I can't do that with the monster and get him low on health. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I want to save Dedue's other line of lances just for a really, like, pinnacle moment that I might need it. Okay, so Balthus, you can come over here. Let's use that Bane of Monsters now. With the Steel Sword. Instantly taking you out. 99 damage.
Not bad at all.
Okay, so you want to go for Anna. Anna's got luck for days.
My thanks.
So let's boost up Dedu's luck. And let's attack with the Iron Sword here. We'll even, like, maybe Wrath Strike. It doesn't add a whole lot of damage, though, so maybe it's not even worth it. He's gonna utilize that pass skill right now.
This worked out well.
Ooh, Dedu got Vantage off Mastering Mercenary. Not bad. Alright, we'll move her up here. Place Manuela behind Anna just for that extra crit avoid. What sword does Anna have equipped? Iron Sword, yeah, you're fine. And then Ash proceeds. Hello there, sir.
Not so fast.
Ooh, good dodge. I'm not mad about that one. Oh, are you mad? Are you mad? Okay, so let's move in. Let's move in with Ingrid here.
Let's turn the tables.
Or Ingrid could miss. What is up with... Now it's 85. First it's 75, now it's 85. How does Soul Blade do against you? The Steel Sword might actually kill. 1 damage off. Well, doesn't Charm just add 3 extra damage? Yeah, so we just put, Dimitri here. Yep. Perfect.
Yeah!
Level 16 for Anna.
I know a good deal when I see it.
I know a bad level up when I see it. I'm just kidding, Anna, I love you. Okay, if I can try to get... Your battalion is this one, okay. So if I could break off this battalion right here and Gambit right here, let's do this.
We'll lend a hand.
And I think that I can get the kill with the net like this. 40 damage coming out of Runic there. Pushes him back, too, allowing a net to come right in here. And you're gone. Almost level 16, almost. Alright, we're gonna place Dedu on the heal tile. So that way I can conserve my vulneraries a little bit. And if I'm not mistaken, something should happen this turn. Alright, he's moving. The birds are flying in. This is why I wanted Ash to get out of there as fast as possible. Because I know you only have very limited turns to deal with that before the birds start coming in. Oh, speaking of birds. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that guy.
They must hope to catch us from both sides.
Hi, bird. How are things? I don't know if I can escape this guy's range. I can't. So I need to put Ash here with the training sword. And he should not get doubled. Nope. And this is out of the bird's range, so Ash can't get multi-targeted here, which is fantastic. Okay, so what we're gonna do... we do have Grounder, which is effective against them. And it kind of counters their 30 avoid, because I get plus 20 hit. I'm just gonna go for this. Yeah! 0 damage. Alright, then we'll put Manuela up here since you want to go for her. And... let's make sure that our units are all, up to speed here. We'll make sure the wolf is surrounded so we can deal with him very, very reliably next turn. Hopefully this will be a good battle to showcase Manuela. Alright, the birds are going to start flying in on the next turn, so I'm going to make sure that I get some units in range that are not going to get doubled by them. This is why I put Manuela on the heal top, because he's going to deal off all this damage immediately. Ow! You suck, Wolf. You suck. Okay, so these units up north are going to be able to deal with that bird without a problem. Annette actually manages to take 1. So if I can get the wolf out of the picture right now, that's going to be the best thing for me right now. So I feel like I should try to double gambit him. So I think, first of all, let's use Grounder with the Iron Sword to take out this... Maybe I shouldn't do that yet. Maybe I should take out another tile so I free up more space. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, this is actually rather perplexing. Okay, so Runic is probably gonna be a unit that I'm gonna have to utilize this turn. So let's just use the Sword of the Creator here. Delete that first health bar. Excellent. Balthus, I want you to come in and use Bane of Monsters, which is not going to be useful. Okay, let's use Dimitri here, because this guy is not... This guy has Defiant Speed, but that's not going to be that's not going to be a big issue. It's really the wolves that getting them low on health. That's the problem.
Let's see you dodge this.
One-shotting a bird with a training sword.
A fine example.
Wow, that actually just freed up a ton for me right now. Okay, so we're gonna bring Ash up here and utilize a Vulnerary. And then I think we're gonna buff up Sylvain here.
You're a big help.
Ingrid, come on in and use that Gambit, girl.
I'm here to help.
And this time, you can't miss.
I've got a plan.
C+ in Authority?
I'm certain I've improved.
Because you have. Okay, and then Anna's gonna come down here. Let's go ahead and Soul Blade. Well done. And you do not have the Define a Void yet because you're because you have not reached your health bar's end yet. So this takes you out. You do have Defiant Crit, but you don't have Vantage or anything crazy like that. Level 18 for To-Do.
I will handle whatever comes.
Kinda happy that he got Charm, not gonna lie there. Alright, and then let's see how Sylvain actually does against this guy now that he has 22 speed. It's a 1 round. Beautiful, Sylvain. And Annette is out of range of taking more than 1 bird, which is fantastic. And I think what I'm gonna do is just to play around any potential critical shenanigans, I want to place Manuela here, and I'm gonna actually see if he goes for someone different when she has the Levin sword equipped.
I'm so grateful.
No, you're still targeting her. Alright, that's fine with me. That monster's gonna take forever to get to us, so we have plenty of time to deal with these birds. Yeah, our hit rate's not great, but I was kind of anticipating that. Alright, I think Annette's gonna boost somebody in the back now. More? No, there doesn't need to be more. No, this is fine.
Blast. More hawks! We should probably take those out before we approach that beast.
I already got enough beasts to deal with right now. Just so you know. Okay. This is fun. This is literally like I'm being sandwiched by monsters right now. So this bird is out of range, no matter what I do. Which I am very, very pleased to hear. Alright, so... I think I'm gonna need to save Runic from using a gambit here. Dimitri is only able to go for... Dimitri's not in range of... so I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna utilize... maybe Grounder here. And see if I land a hit. Come on, Dimitri. Thank you. That's huge. Ash, I can try to see if Grounder can kill with you here. Yes, Grounder does kill with ease. But I might also want to try stunning you. So I just have one less attack to deal with this turn. Let's do that.
We'll lend you a hand. Victory will be ours.
Okay, so now we don't need to worry about the bird. On the left. And now we just need to stun this guy. So I think what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be our time to utilize Dedue's Gambit. Because this will hit every tile, and just break him immediately.
Victory
Yeah,
in sight.
together! Alright, crush him into the ground, bye. Okay, so Annette is gonna need some desperate healing here, so I think I'm gonna utilize,
I'll do my best.
I think what we can do is maybe we can just Levin Sword this guy now. Oh, I'm 1 damage off. I don't think there's a way that I deal any additional damage without Dimitri being in range. So, if that's the case... Because I want to place Annette here anyway. Okay, fine. Let's just do this. Because I want to make sure that I get Ash and Annette both some healing this turn.
A change for the better.
Nice level up there, Annette. Oh, this bird is going for a super attack, so now he can't even go for Annette. Okay, so if I divide and conquer here, he might not be able to go for a whole lot of guys. Alright, Anna, before I want to kind of save the healing for the end of the turn. Okay, so then with... Oh, I see. With that Defiant Speed, you're going to be able to double Ash now, so I do actually need to... So I will actually need to take out your health bar here. So let's heal up.
I owe you.
And then Manuela, or maybe even just Ingrid. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use Ingrid. Take out this health bar. You do get Darting Blow now, but now you don't have +8 speed. You're only gonna get +6. Yep, that's not gonna be enough to double now. Perfect. Okay, so now... I think what we do now is we utilize Runic. And we go for her Gambit right here.
Now's our chance.
So let's go for this. Lysithia's with me, guys. Okay, so now the bird will super attack right here, protecting the guys on the left side. We'll take out this guy's barrier with Sylvain. Level 18 for him.
Whoops. Oh well.
Well, you're strong and you're fast, and you got a lot of health, and that's about it for you, Sylvain. Okay, and then, Balthus. Let's just use the Steel Sword, take out this health bar. Perfect, B+ in swords for him. And then with Manuela, so who's this bird going for? You're going for Manuela. But I think what I'm going to do instead is just use another healing gambit on Annette, just to ensure she's okay. Okay, so this bird's going to go for a super attack on Runic. Sky Fissure. Okay, I took 14 from that, but I don't get any lowered stats, so I'm okay with this. That's fine, go for Balthus for all I care. Fun times in Xanadu. Hi. What do you want with me? Okay, so Runic's not going to be able to move this turn. But there is a bird literally right next to her, so it's not like that she's not going to be able to do anything.
Good example.
And you have to go for Ash. You're not going to double him. So I think I controlled that turn fairly well. Oh my gosh, look at all the birds, man. Why there gotta be so many birds involved? You know, I was thinking before this, I was gonna put Poison Tactic on Balthus, and this hits so many tiles. This is gonna blow up so many tiles right here. So what if I just put him here? And we'll just blow up, like, okay, I think it actually is better here. So let's do this.
We'll cover you.
Make him weep.
This is a perfect use of it. You think the boss is the only thing that can poison things on this map? Try again. Okay, so now... let's bring in Dimitri to just, well... Dimitri's fairly high on level, so I kind of want to focus on my weaker units. Grounder will be able to take you out with the Iron Sword. Perfect. Level 18 for Ingrid.
I will get stronger still.
I love it. Okay,
Here goes.
I kind of want to give Annette another chance to strike with that Levin Sword, to be honest. I can deal a lot of damage. So, let's attack with Dedu first. Let's Wrath Strike with the Steel Sword.
Weak.
That's a lot of damage. But I don't think it's enough to proc his Defiant Avoid. Nope, it's not. I am 1 damage off. So let's bring Ash over here, maybe, and use Grounder with the Training Sword. Because Grounder with the Steel Sword is going to get me doubled. But also, it's going to deal a lot more damage. And you only have 1 health bar left. So let's do that. You're going to fall to 1 health, but you're not going to die. This is a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, it's kind of scary to have a unit on 1 health, but here we are dealing with it. Of course you want to go for him. And then we're going to move Dimitri right here to proc that charm. Oh no, don't do that. Almost clicked the wrong button. And Annette grabs this kill. Alright, Anna. Come on over here, finish off this bird. Excellent. Okay, so now we've got this bird to deal with, which I think Runa can take care of just fine, but I think she should probably focus on healing. What about Hexblade? How does that do? It doesn't do terrible. Sylvain actually takes out this bird. Not many of them left standing now. This fissure is gonna attack, I think, 3 guys. So let's use, Manuel's battalion.
I'm grateful.
Heal up Runic. And let's just attack with the Sword of the Creator. And she heals up the rest of the way, too. Alright, that monster's closing in. Okay, that's actually really scary. Ow. I don't think that bird can target... Yeah, he can't target Manuela. Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting him to go to face south. Oh my gosh, Runic almost fell. Oh my gosh. Like I said, this map gets crazy, and it gets crazy fast. Because 3 of my units actually can't move this turn. But I do have battalions with Sylvain, which is perfect. So let's go ahead and sap this guy's attention.
I'm here to help.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Thank you for hitting Sylvain. I was gonna say, if you miss a 95, I'm gonna be mad, dude. Alright, so Ingrid is out of battalions, so I think what we do here is we gambit with a net to take out this bird.
Let's all do our part.
This is our chance.
Let's go. That bird just exploded in fire. Yep, that did just in fact just happened. Alright, let's heal up Balthus.
Caution is prudent.
You're alright.
Be mindful.
Okay, we're gonna heal up with all these guys. Ingrid can still utilize Grounder here. We can potentially kill, if we do this. You might double Sylvain now, but Sylvain's fairly bulky. I think he has like 15 defense. Alright, let's move Anna over here. Let's start getting all my units over here in preparation to face the, Not that I think Ash really needs the healing at this point, but... I mean, he does, but he's not in any real need of, for protection. Yeah, 4 damage. I was not expecting him to deal that little. Oh, wait, you're adjacent to a female, too. That's true. So you actually did get Flanderer right there. I can just break your barrier. I mean, this will bring in the demonic beast to start attacking me, but it will take the bird out of the picture. So let's do that. Ingrid's on full health. And is still on full health. Alright, the bird has basically been dealt with at this point.
Let's take them out.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to line up my units in a way that's gonna get me the most benefit from the healing art. Sylvain, I just want you to focus on taking out the bird here. Grounder has been so useful in this battle, so useful. Alright, then we place the dew right here. And then we heal up everybody.
Good one.
Alright, here comes the boss. And are you going to poison me? No, you didn't poison me. You have a weakness to axes, which is quite unfortunate. No, come down here. Come after me, dude. I want you to be in a more open setting. Alright, let's equip the Iron Sword just to make sure that we... I mean, I think this boss is going to be the easiest to double out of everyone so far. Alright, Ash is mostly healed up at this point. Anna's out of healing. Alright, he did get poisoned there. Ow.
Got too cocky.
I'm feeling that right now. Okay, so... I think Dimitri... Okay, so his super attack, what does this do? Poison Breath. Units hit are guaranteed to be poisoned. Okay, so I probably want to rely on my dodgier units to be up top, so I think Dimitri will be one of them. So let's... Do I get more value out of just gambiting? Or... I think I do. And I think you're nullified crits, aren't you? Yeah, makes critical units, makes critical hits impossible. Alright, so let's use the rapier here.
Saw that coming.
Bam. Okay, and then... Anna's fairly dodgy. Balthus is also fairly bulky. That poison damage could almost send him into the range where he's gonna get that +6 health and +6 defense and attack. May not be a terrible option to try to bring him in. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try to see if we can get him in that range. Level 18 for Balthus. Oh my gosh.
Blood and sweat was worth it.
I don't think it's safe to bring in a net yet. But we should be able to go in pretty soon. Alright, Manuela still has one more Resonant White Magic that she can use, so if they're hit, we can still heal them both. And her plow. Alright, Balthus' skill is active now. And I think even with the healing, so I think we actually do heal right now.
Ungrateful.
We're basically just gonna keep swapping out the units, so this guy has nobody to really go for. Alright, if you go for Manuela, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna pull Dimitri back now. And that is most likely going to get doubled with the Levin Sword, isn't she? I can swap her, though. Oh, but if you miss... I mean, it's not likely, but... it's likely enough.
Sure, pal.
Does Bane of Monsters just kill you here? Yeah, Bane of Monsters just kills you off. So, that first barrier. So let's do that first. Get some healing out of it while you're at it. And it'll instantly break that barrier. Does anybody else have a Bane of Monsters skill? Oh, Runic does. Runic does. But I think what I want to do first, because I think the monsters are, yeah, they have one attack. Once you break one of their barriers, their next attack is one that they can't retaliate. So this is a free chance of getting 25 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what we can do is we can trade the training sword over to him, and then we can use swap with a net, protecting her, and then we go Bane of Monsters. Does that kill with the Silver Sword? No, it doesn't. And she also can't get two-shot, which is good. So let's go ahead and do this.
This thing, it has no will or mind to call its own. You must now strike it down. That is the best you can hope to offer this poor lost soul.
Visible silence from Runic. She doesn't care, she just destroys. That's what she does. Oh, thank you, Lysithia. You know what? You know what? It's the effort that counts, right? It's all that matters. Alright, Sylvain's gonna take over the heal tile. Alright, you're still going for Manuela. Okay, so I think one of the biggest things that I can do here... Let's see how my hit rate is. This is 100%. This is 100%. Which is very, very good. So I think we have Manuela clear the way for sure. We're gonna have Annette take this spot. I'm basically just gonna try to kill him off right here. So let's go for the Levin Sword, since this is our free opportunity. He can't retaliate because his HP will reach 0. Level 17 for Annette.
Everyone will be so pleased.
Defense and res and speed. Very nice level up there, Annette. Okay, so now what we do is we're gonna pull... I think we pull Runic back now. This should... No, this is not our free attack. But Runic still takes another hit. But I am going to use the Sword of the Creator here just so I can get in this strike. A little bit of healing on top of that. And I think now we just finish off with Balthus. Level 16 for Lysithea.
I don't have time for failure.
Alright, so Balthus should be able to kill here. Yeah, the Killing Edge will kill. So we do have guaranteed lethal. I could also see getting this kill with Dimitri and just finishing him off with our main lord. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Finish you off with that beautiful training sword. If you're gonna go down by anything, let's take you out with a training sword. Crit him, Dimitri, crit him. This is for poisoning me.
Right where I was.
That was a beautiful way to end this chapter. Absolutely beautiful. That was poetic.
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
You're in tip-top shape.
Our work is done. My, things did not go as planned. Let us return before any more hawks or wolves join us. But what was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
That's the first question you're gonna ask, Sothis. What was this demonic beast doing in the ruins? You're not gonna ask if we're okay. If we're hurt. We got poisoned out there, Sothis. We got poisoned out there. We got beaten up by giant wings and giant claws. And you're out here just wondering what the beast was doing here. Priorities, I guess, for her, but still. Alright, guys. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I was totally thinking that someone was gonna die in this episode, but apparently no one did. So, but I am very, very pleased to hear that. And Annette is our MVP. I mean, honestly, that Levin Sword usage was absolutely vital throughout this battle. So I'm very, very happy that I still deployed her. So yeah. In the next episode, we are heading back to the next main chapter. So I will hopefully see you guys then. This was Skymer, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.